arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here, and I think we're in for a treat.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that'll set up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
26-yard line.
Second and 10. Shaheed in motion. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
That penalty is declined.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Moving to his left. And nice work there. Going to a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Gonna run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
To return, it's Shaheed. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Robert Spillane spills him there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
A gain there of 21. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. First catch there for Kupp, and he's got a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. To the middle, it's caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That long, incomplete. Coverage, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. They'll go play action with May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Patriots.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, New England.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a 1st down.
On play action, here's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Off the play fake, it's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He'll get about 2. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now May has caught right side by Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
1st down, New England.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Reed on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw now, May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Demario Douglas.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, 3-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's May. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots move out to a 7-3 lead.
The score, Patriots 7, Seahawks 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Robert Spillane spills him there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's into the hands of the fullback. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold again. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there and know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
2nd down and 3. Shaheed in motion. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
In motion is Barner. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. It's complete. He's got cut. And the Seahawks going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Walker trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
To throw is Darnold. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7.
Patriots 7.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll go play action with May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 7-yard gain.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
2 yards on the play. And a Patriot first down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, New England.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
May sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 4th down.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. So on 4th down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Patriots will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Patriots 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Patriots offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. To throw now, May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Third and 2. Here we go. Throwing now is May. That's to Hooper. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now, May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Throw again is May. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. Shaheed now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Shaheed in motion. On play action, here's Darnold. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's been a really impressive drive up until this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike, and here on this last 3rd down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs. Brings up 1st and goal.
Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Patriots 10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jason Myers.
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. On the give, this is Stevenson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Julian Love brings him down.
Made by Julian Love. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, New England.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Man in motion, it's Diggs. 3rd and short. And here is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down, New England.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back.
And he will get into the end zone. Keyshawn Pucci, touchdown New England. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
17.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They lead by a few 10. Darnold now to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To throw is Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
27, Patriots 17. Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made by Julian Love. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A run here with Stevenson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Josh Jones brings him down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 6. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. May to throw again. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. Now it's going to be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to get back to a one-possession game. Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright, no good. And this will remain a two-possession game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Throwing, Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. From out of the gun, here's May. There's that man again. Another catch. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Left side, he's got Henry. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. Here's May again. He'll step up and run. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
May gonna look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Walker, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Up brings it in left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
For a Seahawks.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big one here in the 4th quarter. Pickup of 46 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's Walker. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now the point after drop from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
24.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's May. That's into the hands of Diggs.
May's pass complete to number 8, Stephon Diggs. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Off the play fake, it's May. Who else another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 14.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Here's Stevenson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Forced out wide, taking off, and May will not risk it. Into the slide, and he's got the first down.
A gain of 18.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, that's over the middle and intercepted. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The Seahawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. To the middle, it's Cup. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
23 yards.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
30-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He takes off. New England going to take their second time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Here's Darnold. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. Darnold to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
7-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And that's going to do it in their 50th anniversary season. What a celebration. The Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champs for the 2nd time. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team, and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.